Hola friends, welcome to another episode of Makeup with Elle. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Llarysalazar. Today I'm super excited because I am actually going to be trying out two different collections that just recently came out. I'm going to use the Pretty Fresh collection that came out from Colourpop and this Sweater Weather collection that came out from Dominique. If you have been following my channel for a while, you know that I absolutely love all of Dominique's products, and I had to have this one. Like, I literally had to have it. There are just some colors in here that are so pretty and so me that I just thought it was super perfect. I cannot stop looking at myself as I was doing this look, so I'm excited for you guys to see how I did it. For today's ears, I was kind of going for a color vibe. I figured because I was showing you guys the Sweater Weather palette, I wanted to wear a sweater of my own, and my ears kind of matched with that. In this eye look, I actually only used 2 colors in the palette, but I'm super excited to try all of the rest of them. I used Sweater Weather out here in the corner, and then the little purple shade in Chill, and they just look absolutely beautiful together. If you want to see how I got this look and what I thought about these products, just continue watching my video. Let's get into the video. The Pretty Fresh collection actually came with a bunch of different things, and they're kind of color coordinated. It's this pretty like orange kind of product packaging, and it's super adorable, so I figured I would try it out. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my face as usual. So I'm just going to place a couple little drops onto my hand. I'm going to rub it in my hand and then put it all over my face. This smells so good. It smells like light and airy, and I just like love it so much. If you've watched my videos before, you know I like to let the primer kind of sit on my face and I move on to my eyes. I'm going to use a little bit of concealer to set my eyes. I have a lot of pigmentation on my eyes, so I want to make sure that the lid is nice and even, kind of like a base for my eyeshadow. And I'm just using my finger to tap this in. That way it's nice and even. Now I have a nice, smooth, clean canvas. The Sweater Weather palette has 6 different pans, and it has like these little pretty pinks and purples in it. All of the colors look like they go super well together, so I'm going to set my eye with the color Sweater Weather. I'm going to tap into that and just kind of press that into my eye. This color is a little bit darker than my lid color. And I haven't fully decided what look I'm going to go for just yet, so I'm going to let this palette inspire me. I do have a favorite color in the palette, which I'll show you guys in a second. But I'm just placing Sweater Weather all over my eye. So what I did first was I patted it onto my eyelid, making sure that color pigmentation is all the way through my eye, and then I swipe my eye right afterwards. This allows for the shape that I want on my eye. I want it to naturally follow my brow. And so my windshield wiper motions that I'm doing with my brush are following my brow bone. So my brow bone is kind of right in here, and I'm following along on that bone. I love this color. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. This has like kind of a hint of purple in it already, so I think that the colors in the palette, or the purples in the palette, will look super pretty right over this, which I think that's what we're going to try. We're going to try purple color. I want to break up the pinkish orange hue that I have going on here, so I'm going to do a purple eye. Dominique herself actually used the color Chill. That's this like bluish purple color right in here, and she placed it all over her eyelid, and that looks super pretty on her. So I think actually I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to place this all over my lid. Like that. I like that this eyeshadow is buildable, so it's not like super crazy pigmented when I put my brush onto my eyelid, but the color does build up really pretty. I think I found my new color combination on my eyes. If you know me, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll notice that I use a lot of purple, and this is truly just like really pretty. I'm kind of in love. So just like with the first shade, I'm tapping it until I get the color payoff that I want, which I want like a matted purple look over the sweater weather color. And then once I get the color payoff that I want, very similar to that first shade, I'll go ahead and start blending it and swiping back and forth so it looks like a nice even color. In the pan, this color looked more blue than purple, but I think on the eyelid it looks more purple than blue, which is pretty cool. Which means that it could have like a blue background and it'll look blue if you put it with other shades of blue, but also that it has that cute purpleness to it that you can put it with like browns, or you can put it with a black or something, and it'll look super adorable. So I'm cleaning that up. And then that's pretty much it for my eye. I'm going to move on to like doing eyeliner and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Off camera, I went ahead and lined my lids and did like a little wing. The mascara that I'm using is the Colourpop BFF mascara. It is my current absolute favorite. It is $8, I believe, super cheap, but so awesome. I didn't even curl my lashes, and I don't know if you can see that, but I didn't curl my lashes or anything, and they just look big. They look huge. So this is my absolute favorite mascara. I also went ahead and just put a little bit of this color corrector, the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, underneath my eyelids. I have really dark under eye circles today, so I wanted to cover that up before I moved on to foundation. For foundation, we are using the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer, and I am a full coverage girl, but I just thought it would be super cool to find a tinted moisturizer for me that I could just pop on before work. I don't typically put on makeup before work, but if I find something that can go on super easy, doesn't look like I'm wearing a full face of makeup, it's worth a try. The collection also came with a sponge. So it was the sponge, the setting mist, and then the primer together. I thought that was super cute. I'm always in the lookout for a really good sponge, so we're gonna test this out and see kind of how that works on the face. So as usual, I'm just going to put that directly onto my face. I'm not very experienced with tinted moisturizers. I don't know if like this is too much or not, but we are going to go ahead and try it. Then using the sponge that the collection came with, I am just going to, just like a normal foundation, apply that to my face. I honestly think I ordered this online, but I think that the color that I picked is really good. Like I feel like it fits me super well. I do know that with the tinted moisturizer, you're not getting like a full coverage look. So all of like the discoloration and pimples I have on my face will shine through. But I am going to put on a tiny bit of concealer to cover those areas. So we'll see how that looks. I like that this moisturizer is super dewy. It's making my skin look pretty fresh. And I like that. And then bring it right down my neck. I think that overall this moisturizer just helped my face look more even. Like there's not like a bunch of red patches like there used to be. It looks overall just cleaner. It doesn't have crazy coverage underneath my eyelid, so I'm going to put concealer under there, but I think overall I like the finish of this tinted moisturizer. I like that it's dewy. I like that it's a little bit like wet looking because it just makes my skin look very glowy and natural. So I like it. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. We'll come back for the lips and setting my face so that we can all see how those products work out, but we'll be right back. So I went ahead and did my bronzer. I set under my eyes. I put on some blush and some highlighter, and just because it's in the theme of like what we're talking about, my go-to highlighter right now is Prisma Glow, and I've been talking about this since May basically. It is literally my favorite, so that's kind of what I have all over my face right now. And I love, love, love love this. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face before we move on to the lip gloss or lipstick. I seriously haven't decided which one I want to use just yet. But we are gonna move on to the setting spray. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It's supposed to kind of help with complexion and kind of your face. So we are going to try this out. Again, I never look pretty doing this. So we're gonna try it. Where's Fanny? Fanny's back. I love how my eyes are looking right now. I love the kind of color combination. I keep looking down at myself in the mirror that I have here, and it's like I just focus in on that color. It's like super pretty. The mist is pretty fine, so I feel like I need to spray myself a little bit extra than I would any other setting spray, but it smells really good and I feel like it looks good on the skin too. So I kind of like it. I'm not mad at it. Moving on, I'm kind of torn between the two lippies that were in the collection. I am very much a dark lip kind of girl, but this lip gloss kind of goes with the vibe that I'm trying to get at. It's a lighter, like glossy kind of look. I'm gonna swatch the two for you just so you can see it. This one is in the shade Cozy, and it's like a burgundy-ish color. And the gloss is in the shade Sugar and Spice. I'm honestly so torn between the two. I think I'm gonna go with the gloss. I think because it's like a color vibe going on here, I think I'm gonna do the gloss, but I'm going to line it with a brown Colourpop pencil in the shade BFF3. So I'm gonna line my lips with BFF3. I have been using the heck out of this pencil, so it's not really sharp, but we'll make it work. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put Sugar and Spice right in the center. I'm gonna blend that all in with my finger. Just adding a little bit more of that gloss so that the orange color kind of shines through a little bit more. The last thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of the shade Pink Haze from the Prisma Glow palette, and I'm going to place that in the inner corner of my eye. I feel like this look needs a little bit of shine to it. Yep. Oh, it's right. This is it. This is my final look. I actually feel so me in this look. Like, the colors are so beautiful. They're like very much me. I can't stop looking at my eyes. Even though it was a simple just 2-shade kind of look, I feel like this is gonna be my new look. Like, this is gonna be like what I put on my face more often, and I'm really excited about how it looks. I keep looking at myself. I love it. I actually really adored all of these products. I am a sucker for Dominique Cosmetics palettes and her collections and everything, so she did not disappoint absolutely at all. And then the Colourpop items, the verdict is still out. I don't know yet if I like the setting spray, but I do really like the sponge and I like the primer so much. So this is it. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the products that I use? Have you tried any of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh products before? Did you like them? Or have you tried the Sweater Weather palette that I'm like totally in love with now? Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you spending your time with me and watching me do this video. I love, love, love you guys so much. Bye.